knocked loose. Stolen by Thomas. They've got Thomas. Johnson is out there with James. And it's Rose. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Bucket is good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
And James throws it down hard.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Bulls. Miles McBride comes in for Michael Jordan. Here's Thompson. Anderson, a screen on Rose. Here's Thompson with the drive, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now, here's Thompson, following the miss by Derrick Rose. That one good for two. And now a 5-point Chicago lead.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
LeBron passes to Sharp. Oh, and the jam by Sharp!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Here's James. James absolutely owning the inside.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Bulls lead by 5.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Collins, a screen on Thompson. Rose passes to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Green laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Thompson with it. Pass to McBride. Anderson, a screen on Green. Here's McBride, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And James throws it down hard.
Oh, okay. I guess the LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. A little extra on that.
Anderson, a screen on Rose. Here's Thompson. Miami grabs the miss. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
James, left side. Here's Rose. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
And this is when Rose should look to shoot it. The D has to react better.
Anderson, a screen on Rose. Here's Thompson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
He has been so big here in the fourth quarter. 5 of 6 from the field.
That free throw good from Thompson. The Heat trail by 4. Here's James. The kick out to Rose. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 11 rebounds in the game. Jordan with it. No hands there. And that one drops.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Now here's Rose. And Kessler throws it down. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 14 rebounds.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple. Oh, wow! Michael Jordan taking flight.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
Here's Kessler. Now James. And there's the three.
Trusting Neon Sohan in a big spot.
Bulls leading by 3. Thompson up top is covered by Rose. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The Bulls making a switch here. Rice is checked in. Now Rose. James fires. That one misses, and a chance to tie it up. Thompson looking for an opening. The shot is good!
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And here's Rose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Kessler. Jacks up a 3. The shot misses. McGrady with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Simmons sets a screen for McGrady. A 15-footer. Stolen by Kessler. Sohan with the ball. Puts up a 3. A three-pointer. Good.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy lives for these moments.
Driving inside. That one is good.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Rose against Thompson. He's off from 3.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
It misses. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Simmons there for the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Team foul.
Here's Jordan. And an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up his lead.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down he goes for 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting them rain.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throw points. Now a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 5. And what's their best move at this point?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
It's stolen by McGrady, and James picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. The Heat making a switch here. Green's checked in. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Miami now.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
Personal foul. Shooting to Chicago.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. It's stolen by Rose. And the Chicago Bulls will move on.
It's an incredible accomplishment. You think about all of the preparation that went into this. It really started in the offseason and then carried through to this moment right here.
And, of course, the story continues as they now move on to the NBA Finals, representing the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, tonight they'll celebrate, but tomorrow it'll be all business, starting from square one with their game planning and identifying the matchups they think they can exploit.
They're just 4 wins away from hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. Can they complete their mission? We can't wait to see. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.